going back to Jack Smith's investigation, the prosecutor believed that they had ample evidence that Trump had willfully retained dozens of national defense documents whose release could hurt the country's security. They were weighing that against another piece of the puzzle, which was that Trump may have broken the law when he was taking records out of D.C., some on January 20th, the very day of Biden's inauguration. That, to these folks, the book reveals, was a little less airtight because a moving company had trucked a portion of those documents, believing to contain some of those documents, the classified records, when Trump was still president. So that sort of piece in the timeline indicates that, maybe he had some authority to move the documents then, but in contrast, he certainly didn't have authority to keep retaining them. So that's one of the issues that they were struggling with, that the book reveals. But they think in Florida, obviously, they felt they had very strong evidence that he kept the records even after he was told not to keep them. And they had evidence he instructed his valet to move the boxes from rooms to sort of deceive his lawyers so that the lawyers, Trump's lawyers, ended up giving false information to the government. Now, as we all know, the trial judge, Eileen Cannon, then basically totally gummed up the case, delayed it, and then finally she killed it entirely when on July 15th, July 15th, 2024, Judge Cannon embraced a complete long-shot, weird legal theory saying that Smith had not been lawfully appointed and properly confirmed. It was a decision that cut against decades of precedent, but she was basically just going by Justice Clarence Thomas's one-liner that he wasn't so sure that it was a proper appointment. No other member of the court had signed on to Thomas's opinion there. Still, she cited it, got rid of the case. So this led, in August 2024, Smith and his team had to figure out what to do. They're doing the appeal of Cannon, but new piece too, really important. Smith had secretly concluded, secretly meaning only within the team, that Cannon had to be removed as the presiding judge. This, at the time, everybody was talking about this. Why don't we just get rid of her? Why don't they file a motion to make her recused, seek the Court of Appeals to get rid of her? He presented this appeal to get rid of her to the Solicitor General at that time, and that's the right thing you have to do. They have to approve it within DOJ, and the special counsel regulations require that. He also asked not only for the appeal, which she had to give the permission to appeal Cannon's bizarre decision, but he also asked her, this is a secret part, to have Cannon removed.